Cedar Point's Wild Mouse made me giggle. Okay, here we go, at America's Rock and Roller Coast on a random Saturday. So at this point in time in the park I'm by myself, I'm like, alright, well let's go ride Raptor, because Raptor is really fun, and if you don't think so, you're wrong. So I'm on my way to Raptor, and I eventually get there, and I see on the lift, people literally getting evacuated. Actually kinda cool. Never mind Raptor's dilemma, we have many other fun things to do on our trip. Let's go to the boardwalk. I haven't gone this year, and I've never even seen it in person yet. So let's go look at Wild Mouse, the Grand Pavilion. What? The Grand Pavilion? Be honest with yourself, you didn't really even care about Wicked Twister until they announced that it was going to close. And like other people, I surely did not start caring about it until they said it was going to close. I'm not the guy to go buy a bunch of Wicked Twister stuff because they said it was going to close. Why would I do that and waste all that money? Anyways, after looking at the Grand Pavilion, I finally went and found Wild Mouse, and... dang, that's kinda tough. 2 for 2 on riding roller coasters. Not successful. Let's hope the third one is. As I made my way to Millennium Force now, hoping that it wasn't going to break down, I gotta stop getting ahead of myself. Well, that sucks. Gee, I wonder what I'm gonna ride now. Let's ride Rougarou. So there I am riding Rougarou, waiting about 50-ish minutes. I don't even mind Rougarou. I actually quite enjoy Rougarou. Doesn't even make me mad. I think it's a good ride. At least I caught this video of this dude's hat flying off. It's pretty cool. After riding Rougarou, it was time to face my greatest fear. The Boardwalk's Grand Pavilion again. The Grand Pavilion's actually really well done. It looks nice on the outside and it's cool on the inside. I even got a drink there a couple times. There's never a line at this spot in the Grand Pavilion, so if you have like an all-day drink pass, you can go there and use it and stuff. It's really good. Alrighty, so now with drink in hand, it's time to experience Wild Mouse. It made me giggle. As I entered the line, I was met with some furry friends. Ziggy, Zaggy, Dizzy, Maisie, Larry, and Chase? Wait a second. Why Chase? And why was he mad? That's not cool. Why is he the only one that's angry but the other ones are happy and cool? I thought about it for a second, but I never really knew. So I just continued my day, going through the Wild Mouse line. Wait a second, did you see that? Look, it's the cheese car. Oh my goodness. Ah yes, the car that everyone wants to ride in, but only 1 out of 7 people do end up anyways. But that was perfectly fine, because we weren't looking for no cheese car. We were looking for Chase the Mouse, and I was determined to find out why he was so mad still. It couldn't be the operations. They were sending a train out every 30 seconds. They were fast. Maybe it was because the ceiling fan looked like it was about to fall down. Are those wires hanging out of it? I hope someone tells them about it, because I sure ain't. Anyways, as I made my way further and further into the Wild Mouse queue, I thought I heard a familiar sound. Not a sound, but maybe a voice is what I heard. Wait, shh, do you hear that? And at this moment, I felt safe, cared for, comforted for. It was the one and only Tony Clark. He was really just speaking to me, telling me to keep my hands and feet inside the car at all times or I might die. But that's okay, because he was watching out for not just me, but for all of us. We love you, Tony Clark. Okay, enough of that. It soon was my turn to ride and experience the Wild Mouse. I walked up those stairs, and what I saw was... disappointment. I didn't want the cheese car. I was over that. I didn't want no cheese car. I wanted Chase the Mouse. Remember, I was on a mission to find out why he was mad, and I'm still determined to find out why. Fortunately, I didn't sit in the cheese car. I got the dumb green mouse instead. Stupid Dizzy. As I boarded the Wild Mouse, I heard another voice that wasn't Tony Clark's gorgeous vocal lines. It was someone different, or not someone, but an animal. It was the one and only Chase the Wild Mouse.
Attention riders, this is Chase the Head Mouse. Cell phone use, taking pictures, and filming are prohibited on this ride. Failure to comply may result in ejection from the park. Cedar Point is not responsible for anything lost or damaged while riding.
And it was at this moment I finally knew why Chase the Wild Mouse was so mad and angry and stuff. He was tired of giving the same old safety spiel every time someone wanted the ride. Also, with having to deal with all these yahoos trying to chase the cheese car and almost dying to the cat every time, it was a no-brainer on why he was so angry. As I left the station, Tony Clark told me,
"Keep all parts of your body inside the car at all times."
And soon I was going up the lift hill. I would play you audio from my ride, but the Lake Erie wind got to the best of it. I'll still play it anyways. Once the ride was over, I let out a big old giggle. But at last I finished what I wanted to accomplish. I found out why Chase was mad and we rode Wild Mouse. Hooray, we did it. Now it was time to say thank you to everyone. Thank you kids for screaming in line. Thank you Ride Ops. Thank you random ceiling fan that was about to fall down. Thank you Grand Pavilion. Thank you Tony Clark. And of course, thank you Chase the Wild Mouse. In total, it took me about 44 minutes to get through the line. After that, I bought this sick Top Thrill 2 hoodie and then said my goodbyes to Cedar Point. To be honest, 12 hours before even entering the park, I didn't even know I was coming here. I woke up to a text message at 6 a.m. from my aunt saying they had an extra ticket to Cedar Point and they wanted to know if I wanted to come along. So I was like, sure, I'd go. Unfortunately, I'm also going away from this video because I'm tired of making it. So, goodbye.